They're one of the elite defensive teams in the game. They got the best record in basketball. And Oklahoma City is just doing everything to make sure everybody knows that no matter what the hell you see, what you think you're watching, what you're thinking about, whatever, know this: we're not going anywhere.
Bendrai Appiah Commander. The 2025-26 NBA season is just warming up, but the Oklahoma City Thunder already look like they're running their own version of basketball. It's as if they've unlocked a playbook nobody else even knows exists. Every movement, every pass, every cut feels too sharp to be fair. They play with this mix of rhythm, muscle, and IQ that makes the rest of the league look a step behind. And the wildest part, they're still one of the youngest squads out there. 17 games in, the Thunder are sitting at an unreal 16-1 record. They're dropping 122.6 points per game and holding opponents to just 106.3, flexing a plus 16.3-point differential that echoes the dominance of legends: the 2017 Warriors, the 96 Bulls, the 2001 Lakers. Those numbers don't come from luck. They come from control, precision, and a level of confidence that few teams ever touch. No one stumbles into stats like that. Welcome to Ball Stories, where hoops talk gets real and every game tells a story. Make sure to hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share your take. Your voice keeps this community going strong. If you've been watching this team's rise, none of this should surprise you. The Thunder didn't luck into success. They built it piece by piece. Smart moves, patience, and lessons from every playoff loss turned setbacks into a plan. That plan now looks like the start of a dynasty. They might be young on paper, but they play with the poise of veterans who know exactly what it takes to win. Every possession shows discipline, focus, and hunger. And if there was ever proof that this team was speeding toward greatness faster than anyone expected, it came in the 2023-24 season, when Oklahoma City officially announced their arrival. That season was Oklahoma City's first real wake-up call. The Thunder weren't supposed to contend yet, too young, too light, too raw, but the game doesn't care about timelines. They tore through the year with 57 wins and the league's third-best offense, playing fast, fearless, and unselfish. It wasn't just that they were ahead of schedule, they were rewriting it. Then came the playoffs and the reality check. After sweeping the Pelicans, the Thunder ran into Luka Doncic and the Mavericks, and Luka exposed every weakness they had. He averaged over 32 a game, controlled every matchup, and made their defense look outmatched. OKC didn't have the strength inside, no real enforcer, and relying on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as the only creator became a clear flaw. That loss wasn't failure, it was the roadmap. The kind of playoff pain that sharpens a young team. It showed them exactly what needed fixing, and that's when Oklahoma City's rise truly began. The 2024 offseason was the moment Oklahoma City stopped being called the team of the future and became a full-blown powerhouse. Sam Presti, calm and calculated as always, made two moves that completely changed everything. First came Isaiah Hartenstein, a tough, high IQ center who brought the grit OKC had been missing. He wasn't there to be a star, but to do the dirty work, rebound, defend, and take pressure off Chet Holmgren. With him, the Thunder finally had someone who could battle the physical front courts of the West and hold his ground. Then came the headline deal: Josh Giddey for Alex Caruso. It sparked debate, but the results spoke fast. Caruso's toughness, IQ, and defensive versatility made him the perfect fit next to Dort. Together, they built a defensive wall that turned Oklahoma City from solid to suffocating. Once the season began, the Thunder looked transformed, faster, tougher, and completely locked in. They finished 68-14, owning the league's best defense and cruising through the playoffs. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander took both MVP and Finals MVP. Jalen Williams erupted with a 40-point Finals game, and Holmgren became a true two-way force. And when the confetti fell, it didn't feel like an ending. It felt like the start of something even bigger. So when the new season tipped off, the Thunder didn't look like a team trying to defend a title. They looked like a squad that had evolved. Everything about them felt upgraded. Quicker decisions, sharper execution, stronger chemistry, and more bite on both ends of the court. If last season's championship proved they had elite talent, this season's dominance shows they're not just winning games, they're mastering the entire system. Their offense flows with a rhythm only real chemistry can create. Every cut, pass, and read feels second nature. On defense, they move like one unit. No hesitation, no gaps, just relentless energy. Their tempo, spacing, and reactions look programmed, like they've spent years fine-tuning every little movement until it became instinct. The stats tell the story loud and clear. Opponents are shooting just 43% against them, ranking among the league's top defenses. They give up almost nothing at the rim, forcing teams into awkward flows. Opponents are hitting just 34% of their threes thanks to the non-stop pressure from Dort, Alex Caruso, and Cason Wallace. Their pick-and-roll coverage is so airtight that teams average only 0.82 points per possession when attacking it. That's dominance on another level. Playing the Thunder doesn't feel like facing a regular team anymore. It feels like trying to solve a complex puzzle that keeps shifting right in front of you.
When you think about it, no one's repeating anymore, right? The last 7 years, like you haven't even got out of the second round. So they're kind of creating a different mindset to maybe, get back to a conference finals, get back to a finals and win another one. So it's not easy to repeat. They're taking a different approach.
At the center of it all stands Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Not just the Thunder's best player, but the heartbeat that keeps everything moving. After winning both MVP and Finals MVP, most players might ease up. Not Shai. He came back sharper, calmer, and even more dangerous, like a superstar who's fully aware of his power and completely in control of it. His numbers, 31.9 points, 6.6 assists, and 4.9 rebounds, only tell part of the story. The real magic is in how effortlessly he runs the floor. His efficiency borders on unreal. 53% from the field, 40% from three, nearly flawless at the line, and a 66% true shooting mark that puts him in rare company with Curry and Durant.
You were the regular season MVP. Congratulations. Thank you. You won the NBA scoring title, averaged 32.7 points per game. The Thunder won an NBA championship. And you were named the NBA Finals MVP, becoming just the fourth person in history to win the regular season MVP, scoring title, and Finals MVP in the same season. The only other three that were on that list are Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
But unlike most scorers, Shai thrives in the mid-range. That forgotten space, hitting over 51% from there, and breaking defensive schemes designed for everyone else. What makes him so dangerous isn't just his stats, it's his control. He plays like he's watching the game unfold in slow motion. He sees passing lanes before they open, reads help rotations before they shift, and punishes even the smallest mistake. Lazy switch, he destroys it. Double him, he finds the opening. Give him space, jumper. Crowd him, he glides right by without breaking stride. Shai isn't just the face of this franchise, he is the system. The Thunder's rhythm, spacing, and patience all flow through him. Every piece of their offense makes sense because he makes it make sense. He's not just Oklahoma City's star. He's the foundation of how they play the game.
Shai is just playing. He's playing with a different type of confidence level right now. He's playing like he knows he's owning his craft. I own my craft, and nobody gonna stop me from doing my craft on a night-to-night basis, which is very scary. And as a team, to compete against that team, you have to come play for 48 minutes.
Yeah. And right beside him stands Jalen Williams, the kind of luxury most franchises can only dream about. A second option who can step up like a first whenever the moment calls for it. He's putting up over 21 a night, hitting 52% from the field and 41% from deep, all while barely turning the ball over. Every decision he makes reflects a player who doesn't just play the game. He understands it on a deeper level, elevating the Thunder's ceiling even higher. There's a calm to his game that's deadly. He glides through defenses, sneaks into open lanes, attacks closeouts with ease, and finishes strong with either hand. Give him space and he'll make you pay. Pressure him and he'll find the right read. He's that rare wing who can score, create, and defend, all without needing to dominate the ball. Next to Shai, Jalen becomes part of something special. Together, they form the most efficient scoring duo in the West, dropping 124 points per 100 possessions. Their chemistry isn't something you measure. It's something you feel every time they share the floor, a rhythm that makes the whole offense hum. And while those two set the tone on the perimeter, the Thunder's real secret weapon is hiding in plain sight. The front court duo of Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein. Holmgren is the kind of big man every team dreams of, but almost no one has. He blocks shots, switches onto guards, alters floaters, and shuts down the rim, all in one sequence. Opponents are shooting just 50.7% at the rim against him, numbers that echo Rudy Gobert in his prime. Chet's got that rare blend of size, timing, and agility mixed with instincts you can't teach. He's not just protecting the paint, he's redesigning it, forcing opponents into shots they don't want to take. And it's not just defense. Holmgren's offense stretches defenses to the breaking point. He's putting up 19.3 points a game on 58% shooting, and he's dangerous from deep at 35%. His range and touch give Oklahoma City perfect spacing, and when he's off the floor, you can feel the difference instantly. His presence literally changes how the court feels. Then there's Hartenstein, the muscle behind the magic. He's the enforcer, averaging 8.9 rebounds with more than 3 coming on the offensive glass. He thrives on contact, setting screens that rattle defenders and clearing space so Chet can stay mobile. With Hartenstein out there, OKC runs smoother and harder, posting a plus 12.4 net rating whenever he's on the court. Together, they've built a wall, one that holds opponents to just 102 points per 100 possessions. That's not just good defense, but the real nightmare starts on the perimeter. The trio of Dort, Alex Caruso, and Cason Wallace has quietly turned into one of the nastiest defensive units in the league. Dort brings that raw physical edge, built like a tank, moving with purpose, wearing guards down possession by possession. Caruso adds the brains to the brawn, reading offenses like a scout before the play even unfolds, slipping through screens with perfect precision. And then there's Wallace, the young spark who ties it all together: quick hands, sharp instincts, and the versatility to guard anyone from point guards to wings without ever breaking the Thunder's defensive rhythm. When these three hit the court together, opposing guards can feel it immediately. The space tightens, passing lanes disappear. Everything starts to feel uncomfortable. Shots get rushed, passes get forced, and dribbles lead to nowhere. Every possession turns into a grind, and by the second half, most backcourts look exhausted just trying to find daylight. Their effect shows up in every metric that matters, even without breaking it all down. Opponents' three-point numbers drop hard, pick and rolls crumble, and turnovers pile up. And when someone finally manages to slip past them, the reward is running straight into Holmgren or Hartenstein at the rim, a shot-blocking duo that makes even simple layups feel like bad ideas. That's the real difference between Oklahoma City and everyone else at the top. Their defense doesn't just slow teams down, it rewires the way you're allowed to play. Against the Thunder, it's not just about skill or strategy anymore. You're up against a system designed to strip your offense of its comfort zone and force you to survive on chaos. And the wildest part, that pressure never lets up. While most teams fall apart when their stars sit, the Thunder keep coming. Their bench doesn't just hold the line, it attacks. AJ Mitchell checks in with instant offense energy, dropping around 15 to 16 a night and flipping momentum in minutes. Isaiah Joe stretches the floor wide open, drilling threes at a deadly 42% clip. And Aaron Wiggins, he's the glue every contender dreams of, shooting 56%, cutting at the perfect moment, guarding everything in sight, and squeezing value out of every possession he touches. Dreams of shooting 56%, cutting at the perfect moment, guarding everything in sight, and squeezing value out of every possession he touches.
I feel like sometimes you got to fool yourself a little bit, and by taking that approach, it's like, hey, we understand it, we know we're the hunted, but that can't be our mentality.
Yeah.
And that says a lot about this young group. It's a young group of guys there who has reached the pinnacle, but at the same time, they're still hungry, and their approach is like they've never been there before. Like we're chasing, we're hunting still, and I love it. I love their approach, and it's showing 8-0. And what's scary is they were very good last year, and they're better than last year.
OKC's bench drops nearly 40 points per game, enough to outscore full starting fives across the league. What makes it special is the consistency. No matter who's on the floor, the Thunder never lose their rhythm. The second unit plays just like the starters. Fast, connected, focused, and relentless on defense while staying razor sharp on offense. There's no let up, just wave after wave of organized chaos that wears teams out. That's exactly why the Thunder are where they are today. Not because of luck or shortcuts, but because of years of patience, a structure, and a clear vision. Oklahoma City built something that goes deeper than pure talent. They built a culture. In this system, players don't get trapped in roles. They grow into them. Everyone knows their job, but more importantly, knows why it matters. That kind of clarity creates chemistry, a core that moves as one, driven by the same purpose and identity every night. Their offense and defense fit together like gears in a perfect machine. The offense brings pace, spacing, and rhythm. The defense matches it with control, discipline, and nonstop pressure. When those connect, you get basketball that's not just efficient, it's dominant. Head coach Mark Daigneault is the architect behind it. His system isn't rigid. It's built on reading, reacting, and trusting teammates to make smart choices. He gives freedom, but it's structured freedom. The kind that rewards awareness and punishes lazy play. That balance of young energy and veteran-level discipline is what separates OKC. They play fast but never frantic, take chances but stay composed, and defend with aggression but not chaos. It's that rare mix of confidence and control that opponents can't quite figure out. At its core, this team runs on culture. Every role, every decision, every standard means something. Development isn't just talk, it's the foundation. Oklahoma City didn't just build a system that works, they built one that players believe in. And that belief is what makes it unstoppable. As the season keeps moving, it's clear the Oklahoma City Thunder can't be called a young team with potential anymore. That phase is over. They're not some surprise story or overachieving bunch of kids. They've become a full-on machine. The Thunder have evolved into one of the most organized, disciplined, and confident squads in the league, blending youth, skill, and maturity in a way most franchises only dream of. If they keep this up, it won't just be another great season. It could mark the start of something lasting. This might be the point where Oklahoma City stops being defined by its rebuild and starts being defined by its reign. The shift from promising to powerful, from rising team to legitimate dynasty. The formula isn't complicated. Stay healthy, stay connected, and keep that quiet confidence that's been there since opening night. If they do, 2025-26 could be remembered as more than just a title defense. It could be the beginning of a new era. The moment the Thunder didn't just climb to the top, but started building a permanent home there. What do you think about this Thunder run? Do you see them as a dynasty in the making, or do you think another team might catch up soon? I'd really love to hear your thoughts on this story. Drop a comment below because I truly appreciate everyone who takes the time to share their take. Thanks so much for watching and for being part of Ball Stories. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Catch you in the next one. Stay tuned and take care.